Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good day, wherever you are. Good morning, good day. How are you this glorious day? A little singing for you, of course. Hello from the Netherlands. Oh, wow. Hello, Michael. Nice. Nasine. Hello, Sandrine. Jyotirma. Yeah, I tried. Jennifer Poole. Hello. Jan. Bye, Jan. Have fun in Lightroom. Thanks, Terry. Hello, friends. Nick, Cassidy, everyone's here, and I'm so excited that you are. If you have not met me, hello. My name is Andrew Hockrattle. Right over. Oh man, I never do it right. Right over here. There we go. My name is Andrew Hockrattle, and I will be your host and guide through the stars over the next 2 weeks. We are on Wednesday, on the hump day, getting over that hill through it to the weekend. So today we will be doing another daily creative challenge. Now, before we get started, I want you to meet me, say hello. So you can follow me on Behance here at hawk.co. You also can go to hawk.co or hawk.live to catch up with my live streaming schedule. And again, my name is Andrew Hockrattle, but you can just call me Hawk. It's way easier, H-O-C-H. It's very German. So thanks for tuning in, watching along, and today I have a couple things to tell you about before we get started on our daily creative challenge. Very exciting things for you, and actually very exciting things for me as well. Why not? What we're doing at Adobe is they have established a creative residency community fund. They have put aside $1 million, to invest back into the creative community, right? Community is like a bank. You invest into it, and then it pays off with interest in the long run. So they're investing into the creative community, and you can apply for a funded project if you have a specific project in mind, anywhere from $500 to $5,000. Or you can do an Adobe project commission where they commission you for a piece or a job or something between $500 and $5,000. So they dropped that link right in chat there. You can click on that and go ahead and apply to become a part of the Adobe Creative Residency Community Fund and get your share of $1 million. It sounded like a contest. Next up, this is where we will be. We'll be here at the Daily Creative Challenges. Daily Creative Challenges are where you are. It's what we're doing. Hello, Eric. Hi. Very easy to get involved with these daily creative challenges. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this real quick. There we go. And here we are, solar system map. That's what we'll be working on today. We will be working with some planets. Once we go to space, we need a little bit of time. We'll go to space in about 3 minutes and get started. But these are daily creative challenges. You can go to behance.net/challenge/illustrator and get all the source files for this, get notifications, all kinds of things. Also, if you check in at thathawk.co or follow me on Behance at a button that is somewhere next to me, you'll get notifications when I go live. I'm live every Monday and Tuesday night. Last night, we had some live client feedback on an actual branding project that I was working on. So make sure you come hang out for those. Something else is that Behance is now featuring the creative challenges in a best of Behance. So you can submit your daily creative challenges by tagging them #AI-challenge when you upload them to Behance. If you're going to publish a case study, which is just an amalgamation, a collection of all the things that we've done, or if you want to go in depth on one of the projects that you've done, you can do that, post it on Behance, and use the hashtag #AI-challenge, which is happening right here. And you'll see some of the title cards that people have been making and the spaceships that we made yesterday. 1 second. I'm back. There we go. Sorry, I had a cough. So you can post using hashtag AI Daily Challenge, and it will be very easy for me to see everything that you're posting. Now, speaking of one more hashtag, I'm not going to overwhelm you with hashtags, but I'm going to give you one more hashtag. That hashtag is hashtag Adobe Office Hours. So every Friday, Nick Longo and I at 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time hop on to behance.net/live, and we do office hours to give you feedback on your portfolios and show you how you can step up your creative game, your presentations. This week, we are doing a pitch off where Nick and I are going head to head to pitch an idea or pitch an actual brand to a client that we have had to show you how to present and give you some inside tips and tricks. So you can submit your portfolios using hashtag Adobe Office Hours, and you can do that on Instagram, on Behance, on Twitter, wherever you want. We will find it. We have a team scouring the internet for your hashtag Adobe Office Hours. All right, that was a breath. That was a breath. We are centered, we are ready, and we are going to go to space. We did it. We're floating in space. Look at the planets. This is where, if you were in chat, I said that we'd have to use our imaginations today. And we are having to use our imaginations because I didn't get the floating wire that I needed to have our planets float around us for today. So imagine that these planets are floating around us as if we're in space, because today we're making a solar system. So we'll be working with those planets all day today, hopping into Adobe Illustrator. Going to be a very fun time. And hello, if you're in chat and you're just joining us, give us some rocket ships, give us some stars. And if you aren't in chat, y'all, I need to talk to you. If you're in a place called YouTube, we love you, but we want you to come over to Behance. We want you to be a part of this community. Join us in space as we chat. We have all kinds of people here. J. Mark Bowden is here. Eric Sue is here. The Adobe Live team is here. If you're over on YouTube, come to Behance, and when you come here, drop a star in the chat and let us know. And yes, it was actual Saturn. We also have us. Oh, it's upside down. Sorry, Australia. This is Earth. This is what we're going to be making today. We're going to be playing with planets and creating a solar system over in Adobe Illustrator. So let's hop over there real quick and stop stalling as I talk a little bit and pull this over. Okay, cool. You guys got me. All right, we're hopping over into Adobe Illustrator. Hello, friends. Look at the rocket ships coming in. Love that. So today we will be in Illustrator, and if you have downloaded the source file, you can follow along. If you have not downloaded the source file, you can get it very quickly over here at behance.net/challenge/Illustrator. So let's hop into Illustrator and see what we're doing. So today we will be using the Ellipse Tool, and we'll be maybe using some gradients. Maybe we'll use some Freeform Gradients. Ooh, fun. To make some planets. We're going to make our solar system, and again, every day I have a little prompt for you, and I'm sorry, Pluto, we still love you a little. Get it? Because Pluto's small. So today our challenge is to design a solar system travel brochure complete with planets and info. Today we'll be building out the planets, and my charge to you is to take it a step further and put some info on there. Maybe mock it up on a brochure, grab something, maybe put it into Dimension, take it that extra step to really level it up. We do love Pluto, yes. F's in chat for Pluto. Sorry, Pluto. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and the Ellipse tool is a very powerful tool. It makes circles, but it also makes ovals. So we're going to click over here, and if you click and hold, you can see that it's right underneath the rectangle tool. Your toolbar may look like this, to where it has the rectangle. If you click and drag, you can grab the Ellipse tool. And the Ellipse tool, you basically will click and think of it as starting a point and then dragging out that circle to whatever the other point is. So if we click here and we start to drag, you'll see that it's making an oval. It's taking whatever the width is and whatever the height is from that starting point and making a shape, an ellipse, if you will. Now, the way to make this a perfect ellipse, like it would be a circle, is to hold Shift, and we're going to pull that out. And it's basically going to keep this a circle, so a perfect circle, and it's going to keep it proportionate for us, proportional, one of those, for us, so that as we work through it, it will stay perfectly round, like our planets are. So we're going to start making the sun. So the sun's kind of big, so we're going to make a large ellipse. And I'm using the selection tool, which is just V, or grabbing that little black dot over there. And I'm going to place the sun over on the side. Now, I want to lay out all of our planets, and then we're going to go back and start adding gradients, start adding effects. And today is really to practice with the Ellipse tool, but also to play with maybe clipping masks with the Ellipse tool, play with Freeform Gradients with the Ellipse tool, and maybe even some effects. So today is basis, Ellipse tool, and then we move on. So next up, we have Mercury. Mercury is right here, our little friend Mercury. He's teeny tiny. So Mercury is going to be a little bit smaller, and we're going to make that ellipse right now. Bye, Mercury. So something else that you can do if you don't want to make a new ellipse is you can grab this ellipse that we have here. You can click and holding Alt or Option, drag, and it will make a copy of that shape. We can hit S, and then we can scale this down. And again, we're holding Shift, and that is keeping it proportionate, proportional, I'm never going to get that right, to the center of that. So holding Shift will scale to the center. We're just going to move this right by the Mercury name. And I want to lay out all of the basis of our circle. So we're going to come back over here, grab another ellipse, and we are going to get Venus. I need to grab these because I have them. This is Venus. Look at how fun it is. I do have little beach balls for all of the planets. I was going to hang them. Maybe Amazon will come through and we'll hang them. Bye. Okay, so Venus is again going to come down here. We're going to grab the Ellipse tool this time, and we are going to click and drag again, holding Shift, and just move this here. Earth, that's us. And as we build this, we are being very conscious of where these orbits would be. We will eventually be making an orbit chart and mapping out our way home. Oops, I did it again. I did it again, y'all. I did the thing where I leave my Slack on, so I'm sorry if you had a notification. It's not you. Cool. So basically, we're going to continue. Sorry, let me refocus. Got it. Okay. Next, we're going to build Mars. Mars is a little bit smaller, so I'm just going to click and drag these. I'm going to keep doing that, and we can practice again with the Ellipse tool. Jupiter, we know, is going to be large. Our good friend Jupiter. Saturn over here. Saturn's going to be a little bit of a different space, different shape. We're going to make the circle of the planet, and Saturn, like we saw earlier, has a ring around it. And so the way to make a ring that is obtuse is we're going to click in the center here, and we are going to drag holding Alt or Option. And instead of pinning it to a corner, it's going to pin it to the center and create that create that from the center going out. So we're just going to make that ring around Saturn, and I'm going to select both and hit R, or grab the rotate tool over here. And I'm going to click, hold Shift, and then move and drag it 45 degrees, just so Saturn has that little off side. Next, we're going to go over to Uranus, and we are going to just grab this, scale it down, make sure that our orbits are still working. And I believe that it has a little like ring around it, but we'll add that later. And then last but not least, we have Neptune. They're about the same size. Cool. So we have all of our basic shapes. And, oh, I'm sorry, I missed a question. Pia, does Hawk have them for his private collection, or is he ordered especially for us? Especially for you, Pia. We do high production value here at the Daily Creative Challenges with Hawk. I try to give you guys as much escapism as we can. I think right now we need fun. We need infotainment, which is information and entertainment. So I want to invest in the creative community. So yes, we were trying to do high production value. All right, next up, we are going to start filling these with some colors. And if you're not familiar, you can just click on these, and over here is your Swatches panel. You also can open it going Window, and then down to Swatches. So, I can't find the source you posted. Oh no, it's behance.net/challenge/illustrator is where you can find that. Ahmad can drop that in chat for you. So, we can start filling in these colors, and there is a basic color palette that you can have here. You also can go up to this menu, and go to Open Swatch Library and look through some of these. So maybe there are some fun colors in here. We can do scientific colors. We can do earth tones, foods, gradients, all kinds of fun stuff, beach flowers. So you can explore those to find new color swatches. We're just going to make the sun bright yellow for now, and we're going to fill in placeholder colors. Oh my. We're going to fill in placeholder colors and then start to kind of level these up as we go. Hello, Julia. Welcome. All right. Oh, the strip of the planets is not there. So the strip of the planets is literally only here because I forgot what the planets were called. I'm sorry. I put this here for my reference. This is not in the source file. I'm so sorry. That's from Adobe stock. So Mercury next is kind of this reddish color. And something else that you can do is if you have a reference, you can grab the eyedropper tool, hitting I or grabbing the eyedropper over here and just clicking on that, and it will pull a nice color from that image to make your shape. Next up is Venus. Oh, I already did the wrong thing, y'all. I don't remember the planets. I really don't. Next up, we have Venus. So I'm going to grab that color from Venus like we just did, a little more of that red. And then we have Earth. That's us. Good old Earth. We love Earth. Earth is going to be blue because it's mostly blue. Mars, we know, is the red planet. And again, we're selecting the shape and then coming over here and selecting a color from the default swatches. Jupiter, we know, is orange. Saturn, I believe, is like a tan color, so we'll do one of these. Uranus is a light blue, so we'll do here. And then Neptune is a little bit of a darker blue. Cool. So now we have a basic outline of our solar system. Sorry, Pluto. Actually, let's do this. Let's Alaska Pluto. Let's give Pluto the Alaska treatment. And what we'll do here is we will make a nice little white box for Pluto, our good friend Pluto. And we're just going to drop this down here. And you can do this as well. And as you work on your projects, again, you don't have to follow me on your projects. You can absolutely do whatever you want. Make these extraterrestrial planets. Make it something that's completely different and new and unique to you and the story that you are trying to tell. All right, there's our friend Pluto down in the corner. Sorry, Pluto. So now we're going to go back and we're going to start leveling this up. Now, this is the base. Now, if you are new to Illustrator, this is where you can stay. You can make these. You can feel accomplished that you have made a solar system using these simple shapes. But if you want a challenge, hold on. Here we go. We are going to start using Freeform Gradients. So we're going to click here on the sun. Then we are going to click on the Gradient tool. And we're going to click up here. See where this is? This is a radial gradient, which means it's starting one place, going to another. We have a circular gradient, which might be good, that it's glowing for the sun. But then what we want to do is the freeform gradient. And this is where it gets really, really fun. So we are going to, my goodness, chat is going today. It's so great to see you guys. Wow, this is fun. So what we're going to do is start using the freeform gradient. And I'm going to start grabbing some of these colors that I associate with the sun. And you'll see that this here is a point of a color. Now, if I add another point in over here and maybe change it to an orange color for the sun, you'll see that they start to mesh together. Maybe we'll do one more in a red. And so actually let's do like a bright yellow. There we go. So now we can start to make the red a little bit more. We can make this a little bit less. And we can start to play with the gradients on these, how we want them to look like the shapes, how we want them to look like the planets. And hello, so many mentors here. Julia, Claudia. It's so great to see the other daily creative challenges here. That makes me very, very happy. And we're going to zoom in here to Mercury. And I believe Mercury has these kind of gray tones. So again, I'm going to click on the gradient, go to the freeform gradient, and start putting in some of those brown tones. You also can double click on these nodes, and they will start to bring up this color panel right here. So we're going to click here, up here, there we go. And maybe one more that's like a light kind of pop of color, like a new and interesting pop of color. And again, you can use custom palettes if you want to build some palettes to create these gradient points. Is there a limit to gradient points? I don't know, actually. There might be and there might not be, but I don't know. So Venus has this nice little dark brown. And again, we're just going to come in here and keep making these gradients for you to play with. And again, as you're making your planets, I'm actually going to shift in just a second so that you can see maybe something else that you can do with your planets. Is we're going to make these kind of, there we go, and let's make a nice little light tan. There we go, that's fun. So something else that you can do if you want is you can start adding in, maybe you want clouds around your planet. And what you can do is you can literally take the pen tool, which is P, and you can start clicking around your planet. And don't worry about it looking perfect and symmetrical. Just do some hard lines like this and start clicking around your planet. And I like to do this a lot. I did it again. I left the slack on. I'm sorry, guys. You can click around your planet, and we're just using the pen tool to make this abstract shape. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Effect. I'm going to go to Stylize and Round Corners. This is a great way to create some blobs. So we're going to create a nice little blob here. We're going to go to Object, Expand Appearance. And just like we did with the Freeform Gradients, we're going to make another Freeform Gradient, but we are going to make it using some colors that we can take the opacity down on. So I'm going to take the opacity on this down by going over here to our Appearance panel, Transparency, I'm sorry, and take this down to about 50%. Now you can see we're starting to get that nice little cloud over our planet. Maybe there is a solar storm happening. And we have this nice little cloud, and now we can come in and make, again, that freeform gradient. And we're going to make this, and you'll see as we start to pull these colors around, maybe this nice blue, maybe we want it to be toxic green, so we can click here and add in some toxic green. That's more toxic. There we go. And then maybe over here we have a nice yellow because it's glowing. So now if we zoom out, you can see by creating that shape, by rounding those corners, you can have a nice little cloud floating over your shape. So as you continue, again, I want you to build out your entire solar system. And the way that you can get involved and post your solar system, which I forgot at the beginning, is to go here, bit.ly/AI Discord, bit.ly/AI Discord. Once you have built out your solar system, whatever it looks like, maybe you're doing different fast food planets and you have a McDonald's planet and a Burger King planet. Get creative with it. You don't have to stay in our universe. Imagination is endless. Go to an imaginary universe and escape this one for a little while. And so you can go into our Discord, bit.ly/AI Discord, and from there you can hop over into our feedback channel. And our challenge channel, we are here to give you feedback. All of our mentors are in here. Colby, Jack, Kathleen, Rocky, Tim. I believe I see a lot of them in chat. You can hop in here and you can see that people have been posting the spaceships. A little planet here, a little planet there. Love the gradients happening here. As you can start to join us and create these incredible pieces and follow along with our daily creative challenges. These are looking really, really great. And I'd love to see where you're taking me on your journey. First, we did a title card to help inform us where we were going on our journey. And next, we did this yesterday. We created a spaceship out of simple shapes, which was very fun. If you haven't done that, you can catch up and do that. And today, we started to build a solar system using Freeform Gradients and the Ellipse Tool. So again, if you have not already, you can join us at behance.net/challenge/Illustrator. And that is where you can get updates every single day as we go live. We'll be live again 11:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time tomorrow as well. And yes, there are some amazing pieces in there. Actually, let's hop over to, if you tag us with AI Daily Challenge on Behance, I will be able to see them. Let's refresh and see if anyone's posted in the time that we've gone live. Ooh, no is the answer. That was very anticlimactic. I'm sorry. But you can post here on Behance. And if we love your project, if you have a great build out, tell us a little bit about it. There are some from last week. And maybe do something like this, where you have, that wasn't the example that I wanted. There we go. That you have all of the challenges from each day. Post them in one big project on Behance, and they could be featured in our daily creative challenges page. featured by Behance. How cool would that be? And that could be something that you could tell your friends. You could say, hey, I got featured on Behance. Pretty cool deal. So thanks so much for joining us today. Again, we will be back at the same time. Let's go to space to finish this out. We'll be back at the same time, 11:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time tomorrow. And tomorrow, I believe, we will be doing some more fun stuff. So I'm not going to give too much away. We will be in space again, and we might have some planets hanging behind us. So make your solar systems. I'll be hopping over into Discord right now. Come say hi. Come jump in and say hello to me. Thank you so much. Yes, keywords. So, I think that's it. It has been very fun to hang out with you today. We have landed back on Earth, and I will see you back on Earth and in space tomorrow. Bye. Oh, I forgot something. Y'all. The schedule. This is important. It took us a second to get there. So you're live with me right now. Next up, we have Stephanie Bruckler, I believe, doing some editorial design. And after that, our friend Howard Pinsky. Hi, Howard. And then Kyle T. Webster and Voodoo Val, who is usually in our chat saying hello. Stay tuned for those. As you go into the next chat, if you stick around for the next chat, I want you to drop some stars in their chat right when it goes live. Should be going live in about 2 minutes. So hang out, and as that chat goes live, drop some stars in there and let them know that we love them. All right, Stephanie, I'm going to hand it over to you in about 3 minutes. I will see you all then. Bye.